Hello दोस्तों की हाल चाल. So OriginOS 7 is getting more and more interesting, and today's video we are going to talk about major leaks and changes that we might see in upcoming OriginOS 7 update. This video is mainly about the new customization options, lock screen changes, animations, glass effect, transitions, dock design, and some other UI changes that have recently leaked. And trust me, there are some pretty interesting changes here. So without wasting any time, let's jump straight into the latest OriginOS 7 leaks and see what Vivo and IQ might be cooking this time. Let's start with the lock screen. In OriginOS 6, we have relatively limited options when it comes to adding text to the lock screen, but with OriginOS 7, this could change completely. We might get many more text options, new font style, and additional customization choices, allowing users to make their lock screen look much more personal. The next change is something really interesting: new lock screen animation. OriginOS 7 could introduce a liquid theme where a simple shake can turn your lock screen into a kind of digital squeezer, making the interaction feel relaxing and fun. And with every shake, you can get this beautiful flow of light and shadow across the screen. So yes, these are some of the changes that you might notice in the new lock screen experience. OriginOS also appears to change the call and camera shortcut on the lock screen. The design and appearance of these shortcuts have been refreshed, giving the lock screen a cleaner and more modern look. It's a small change, but when combined with the other lock screen improvement, it definitely makes the overall experience feel different. Another interesting change is the new transition effect. Compared to OriginOS 6, the animation in ColorOS 7 looks smoother and more fluid. The transition between different screen UI elements appeared more polished, which could make the entire software experience feel more premium. As I already mentioned in my previous video, OriginOS 7 could also bring a new liquid glass effect to the dock. This gives the dock much more depth compared to OriginOS 6. Instead of looking like a simple static element, the dock could have a more dynamic and layered appearance, which honestly looks pretty cool. And again, coming back to the lock screen, OriginOS 7 could give much more freedom to customize it. We are talking about different fonts, text style, animation effects, and other visual options. So instead of having one fixed lock screen experience, user could have much more control over how their lock screen actually looks like. And now comes one of the craziest customization option, which I really liked, and this time user could get the freedom to choose between three different visual styles. You could choose liquid glass, regular glass, or frosted glass depending on your personal preference. So whether you like the transparent liquid glass look, a more standard glass appearance, or a softer frosted glass effect, you could potentially choose the style you prefer. Honestly, this is one of the craziest setting options that we could get with OriginOS 7. So yeah, these are the latest OriginOS 7 leaks and changes that we might see. From the lock screen customization and liquid theme to the new animation, glass effect, dock design, shortcuts, and three different visual styles, OriginOS 7 is definitely cooking more than we have expected. Of course, these are the leaks, so the final version could be different. And as I said at the beginning, there are another interesting OriginOS 7 leaks that I'm going to cover in the another video. So stay tuned for that. What do you think about these changes? Which feature is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. And if you are a Vivo and IQ user waiting for OriginOS 7, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Deep Stack for more updates. Take care, bye bye, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.